A regular meeting for the Corporation of the Township of Brunel and Dr. Ragland, the 6th of November, 2024. At 7:01 p.m. As we gather this evening, I would like to acknowledge on behalf of this council and our community that we are meeting on the traditional territory of the Algonquin people. We would like to thank the Algonquin people and express our respect and support for their rich history. We are extremely grateful for the many and continued displays of friendship. We also thank all the generations of people who have taken care of this land for thousands of years. Okay, roll call. Councillor Banks.
Yes.
Councillor Hopper. Here. Councillor Keller.
Here.
Councillor Quad.
Cousins.
Okay, we have a resolution to adopt the agenda that reads that we, the council of the corporation of the township of Brunel and Dalton Ragland, adopt the agenda as submitted. Can I get a mover for that, please? Moved by Councillor Quad, seconded by Councillor Keller. Any comments or questions? I'll call for the vote on this. In favor.
Yes.
Opposed, none. And motion is carried. Is there any disclosure of pecuniary interest with anything on the agenda tonight?
Not a need.
Okay, seeing none. The mayor's address. Since our last council meeting, I have attended 8 meetings. I had a rec committee meeting, we had the, announcement of the expansion at the Barons Bay Hospital. That was really, a nice afternoon. There was over about 100 people there.
Yeah, good turnout.
Good turnout. And they announced there that the share that they have to raise is 2.7 million. They have raised 85, they had raised 85% of it at that point, which is quite amazing. And there's only what, 6 on their committee. So they've been really working hard on it. So anyway, they're expecting to begin construction next spring.
Yep.
So they'll work on building the addition and then they'll get that set up and then they'll work into renovating the old part, I believe, right?
Some of the old parts being renovated right now in preparation.
Yeah,
Yeah, so some will be, the original hospital is being reworked right now.
oh, that's where
In
it's
advance.
that little,
Yeah,
in that one
you'll-
room,
you'll
I
almost
noticed. What did they got a hole like that in there for?
Yeah, we're redoing some of that first in
Yeah.
preparation for the start of the spring.
So yeah, that was very, very interesting. And on the 25th, we had an emergency exercise, which was really interesting this year. So it was well, thought out the plan and we are pretty prepared, but I know it would never run that smooth again.
Nothing ever does.
No, on Monday, I met with the mayors from the western end of the county. There's a lot of work going on concerning the increase in the, OBP.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
fees,
And it's not just for us, it's province-wide, so it's with Roma and INMO with their policy committees at this point, and they're going to be preparing something for to go to the province with. I know we supported a resolution in September for the province to take back OPP funding, but the only funding that we receive now was started when we got handed down the police.
right,
And it makes up more than just the police, so we're not sure that would be a good idea at this point to ask them to take that back, this, what they took it all, we'd be losing a lot of funding.
Well, yeah,
So there has to be, and part of the reason the requisition went up so high this time is because they were without a contract for 2 years,
Yeah.
and they negotiated a contract, and they had to pay back wages for 2 years, so that really, made the,
yeah, the retroactive payment.
yeah,
It's hard to plan for that when you budget,
Yeah.
because you're not really sure how the settlement will go. We had the same thing with healthcare.
that's
And
true.
you plan, and then when they finally settle, you go, oh, we didn't quite plan enough, or, you know.
Yeah,
So how long is the contract good for? You know?
I don't remember.
No.
But, yeah, but I mean, what are we to do too, when you're set with, you know, most of, well, what was our tax rate increase? 4.7%. Yeah, 4.7% just for policing, before we do anything else. So, but we did get an increase in our funding now, we found that out, and it's really, funny because they had a webinar planned. For, not, I think it was last week, on reviewing the calculation, like everybody, I could tune into it to see how they arrived at our. It conveniently got canceled.
Mm.
Because of technical difficulty.
With the retroactive payment going back, what is it, 2 or 3 years?
Two.
Are we going to have to have is there some delta that each township will have to pay now to cover that retroactive payment?
No, they just offered to do for this year.
It just comes into the next
Yeah.
year's, okay, so nothing we have to worry about retroactively.
No, they have to deal with that. So anyways, yeah, so, Jen Murphy's part of the mayor from BB, and she's part of the, our mayor's group, and she's on the Roma board. And the warden is on the annual board, so they're taking. So hopefully we get something out of it, but. And as a result of the rec meeting, the Palmer's Hunter Supper is on the 15th at 4:30 at the arena, so if you'd like to come out and have a good dinner, it's going to be turkey. This Friday night is the Quadro Hunter Supper. So there's another one to support in our area. And that's all I have for now.
Anything new from the county at all? Yes, everything's been the same.
Oh, we had a meeting on, last Monday, and we reviewed the procedural bylaw, and there, a new procedural bylaw coming into effect January 2025. There will be no more committees. It'll be committee of the whole. So there will be 2 county council meetings a month. And so the one county council meeting, we will do county council and 2 committees. And the next one will be the county council part and the other 2
The other two,
committees.
okay.
So they're hoping it will cut down on time.
Yeah.
I know for the, staff, it's gonna be a big time saving,
Should be.
because they have like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of 1 week is all committee meetings. So they're preparing for a lot of meetings. Also, some of it gets presented to county or to the committee, then it goes to county council, it gets presented again. So I know the Mesa presentation, I think I've seen it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a waste of time, so.
So more efficient.
Yeah, so anyways, that's what is new at the county, I believe we're having a 2 people running for warden this year. Yeah. So there'll be an election. And that happens in December. Yeah, so It's,
key things going on.
Yeah.
yeah, there is.
there.
Yeah, and on Friday, I was at the ribbon cutting for the, new ambulance station in Stephenville. What a nice place.
Yeah.
So nicely done up. And they're going to have, they have BTAC office there.
Yeah.
They have 2 examining rooms, so they be able to go in and be examined if they feel you need to. You would have to, you still have to call in first and they would give you an appointment. So, but that's not going to happen probably into December. So that's going to be kind of nice for that area. But I mean, the station where they were working out of the municipal office, they couldn't even open the side doors on the ambulance because they didn't bang another vehicle, like it was not.
They talked about the shortage of ambulance people there. There's still a shortage.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, but and that. Part of that too is maybe because they expanded the instant paramedics, because they go into homes, they need to,
There's opportunity for people that,
yeah.
for in that trade, right?
And they're going to be using them at the VTAC. And so, yeah, the paramedics role has really expanded, they're really amazing now.
Yeah.
And I believe we have one person that's at the Empire Hospital that fills a shift every day.
Yeah.
So. And.
I just know there's a shortage.
So other than that, I think that's,
No, it's good, yeah.
yeah, things are moving rapidly. And they're on the look for a place for a new ambulance station in Pembroke. The current station at the hospital is owned by the hospital. And they don't want to renew lease agreement because they need more room for parking. So,
You have to find a new home.
yeah. So they're kind of hoping, and I don't know how it's gonna pan out, to be located between Family Building and Oakville,
Oh, okay.
where they have easy access to 17, you know, like, it's just seems,
Would make good sense.
yeah. So, because if they gotta get out of Pembroke to the 17, that's time consuming. There were close on the edge of Pembroke if they have to get into it,
Yeah.
so. So that's one of the next big projects that's gonna be coming out of there.
And they talked about a new police station as well, right?
The police station isn't there.
I thought we were talking about another one somewhere. I can't remember what it was. They're gonna bring some together. I can't remember. I was talking to somebody at the tell me when they. But that's probably down the road, I guess.
Yeah, because this one is only a few years old. And
In Pembroke, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't in Pembroke.
then one in Renfrew is new.
We talking to move around. Do something big.
What's it?
Yeah, maybe it's.
Okay.
I think it was announced.
So I think they're gonna increase the headcount of people, bigger facilities.
Some of it, yeah. Since, yeah.
Well, that's gonna be running in Pembroke now too, is it not?
It is already,
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. it's about a month now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, things are moving very, very quickly. So, okay,
It's good, no,
is there any clerk's report?
Yeah, so in October, I attended, 4 meetings. One of them being the clerk treasurer's meeting at the Bonnechere Manor. We had a tour of the butterfly ring there.
Neat,
It was, yeah, very nice, very, yeah. And then we headed over to the My FM Center for a tour of that building. And can't say enough good things about that facility.
yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yes. And then I attended the municipal law seminar in Eatonville at the Eagles Nest.
Who posted that, Tony?
Financial.
Yeah, those are always interesting.
Very informative meetings.
Good, thank you. No delegations or presents. I'd like to welcome you there to the meeting. I can't see you. We have to stretch. We have a resolution that we cancel the corporation of the township of Reno and Northern Raglan. Hereby adopt the minutes of the regular council meeting of October 2nd, 2024 is presented. And again, I'm moving for that, please. Moved by Councillor Banks, seconded by Councillor Coppola. Any comments, questions, errors, omissions? Okay, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Yes.
Opposed, none, motion is carried. Okay. We have a resolution regarding Christmas bonuses. The council of the corporation of the township of Rudolph and Falcon Raglan hereby approve the purchase of embroidered jackets and coats for each employee at $65 each, and further that if the cost is more than $65, the employee covers the balance. This is in lieu of Christmas bonus checks. There's a staff report. First, I'll get a mover for that. Moved by Councilor Keller, seconded by Councilor Clark. And we have a staff report and then
So annually, council has been generous to give, each staff a check for $50 of the Christmas bonus. We looked into jackets, and I can show you mine, it's in the other room. But having the township logo embroidered on it. It helps identify, especially in situations like the building official when he's attending workplaces off-site. And, Jordan suggested maybe a high-vis coat for the public works department, it is reversible, so it would not be in black, it would be in the regulated high-vis colors. They just sent that as an example. High-vis coats do cost a lot more, and to keep things fair, we're suggesting that council would pay for the $65, which would cover the price of the jacket. And then the public works could decide if they wanted to top that up and get a high-vis, or just stay with the jacket. Or not at all and just have a check of 65, and that way it's fair across the board. Or just do the $50 check and.
you said you have it there.
I do have a jacket here.
I didn't last year.
I guess it really doesn't make much difference to the employee, they can take the money if they want. Just get that $15.
This is the fire department one, it would not have the embroidery on the back, but it would have the township logo on the front. I suggest doing them in black.
What's council's thoughts?
It doesn't really change anything for the employees, other than if they get the check, it's $15 from the master.
Yeah.
Or they can opt in for a coat or.
Yeah.
So no impact. Really.
I think coats are a nice idea.
I know the $50 bonus has been in place for how long?
Oh, a long time.
It has never.
So. No, I'm fine with it. I mean, obviously, there's been some discussion on staff about, something different or ID or.
Yeah, the only way to make it across the board is everybody gets the same kind of code of $65, right?
And some of them may not want that.
Yeah. I mean, that would, if you're just gonna do that and not offer somebody the option for the check.
Yeah.
Cause some guys might not want to spend the extra money on the high bids, right? So they'll just maybe take the 65. I mean, it doesn't really impact
No.
the employees at all, so.
Yeah.
Fine, I mean,
Okay, any other comments or questions on it? I'll call for a vote, all those in favor?
Yes, please.
Opposed, none, motion is carried.
Can counselors purchase a jacket? I don't see why not.
The more we work, the cheaper the price comes to,
Yeah,
so.
it's a vol, yeah, it's typically
Do
volume.
you have samples so that you can try them, or?
I can get to a few different sizes.
Yeah.
Just a question,
Yeah.
I know, we'd be paying the full $65.
Yeah, that's okay.
Is the option there if a counselor wanted to purchase
The
the
more we work, the less it will be too, so it might not be a full 65.
So when do you need to know?
Let's say the week after next.
Okay.
Well, what size is this? Because it's the same thing, but just black, right?
Yeah.
So this is an extra large. Now, is there family else?
That's a women's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have more of a shape to it.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
men's and more restrained.
yeah, and that's.
I can bring you some of each sizes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so next. Council wish list for 2025 budget. So put your thinking caps on and think about what you would like to see.
Yeah, because I didn't have much. I had a busy weekend, because I really didn't have time to, and I still have my list from 2 years ago, so.
Yeah.
I'll have to dig that up.
Yeah.
Covered, anything?
So think about it, if there's a service or if there's a project, or something in particular. Let's see, done. I would like to see if we could get bylaw enforcement.
If I what?
Bylaw enforcement,
Oh, okay.
we're at the point where
We need it.
we need it. And we can't hire someone on a retainer because it's not worth it. So I asked at the mayor's meeting on Monday. And basically, everybody's using NLES. And it's only as you,
Yeah.
it's by claim. And they have a lot of sample bylaws and that to be able to get short form wordings approved and that. So that may be something we wanna look into next year in our budget
So it's a per event cost?
per firms.
Yeah.
MLES, yeah, Jim Bain was, you know, how to talk about it, yeah. He was killing that motorcycle.
Yes,
accident.
yeah.
Well, his daughter and him had the business and she's continuing with it.
Okay.
And I said, well, I was concerned that, you know, if they're rental based, like what would the cost be for, they said that's got no bearing on it.
And they staff up accordingly based on.
Yeah.
How many.
Yeah.
People are, they've taken on.
Yeah. The only one that has a, I don't know what page that's,
They have a bylaw in this.
do they? And so does BV. Or MV, MV does, BV uses MLES and so does not. So,
Do they have like? Some kind of a la carte costing or do they have?
I don't know, that's information we have to get. I just asked about it on Monday, because I thought, well, maybe somebody had. Someone they wanted to share with normal, I think the ones that have, like, I know in Madawaska Valley. Their bylaw enforcement officers, their fire chief and then foreign.
Yeah.
So,
They will use the same way that the building official is their bylaw enforcement.
so, you know, we're not gonna. And I know our building official does not want to finish. And I don't blame him. It's not,
No, bylaw enforcement is different, you have to specialize
Yeah.
training, you know.
yeah, and you don't wanna be in trouble with somebody that's building a house that you saw in charge of your dog. You know, like, it just doesn't,
Ideally, they're even from outside the area,
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
it's easier.
yeah, a lot easier. A lot easier.
No, this might be a really good option.
Yeah, so anyways,
For
that's
that.
one of mine.
Work on it.
So you wanna know by the next meeting?
Think so?
Okay. That's your homework for this one.
Usually that's like it's the home, usually that's like it's the home.
Canada Summer Jobs Resolution. Thank you. Council for the Corporation of the Township of Brunel and Dock and Raglan hereby directs staff to apply for 3 positions for the Canada Summer Jobs Grant, and further that the students be paid $18.50 per hour, and further authorize the deputy clerk to be signing authority for the application. We don't move her for that, please. Thank you. Moved by Councilor Banks, seconded by Councilor Blackwell. And we have staff report. Yes.
So last year I reported to council after the Canada Summer Jobs were awarded to let you know that we applied for 3 positions and we were only successful with 1. In the application form, it very clearly states that municipalities that pay higher than minimum wage will be allocated more spots. Or will have a better chance at getting more spots. That being said, Canada Summer Jobs still only pays 50% of minimum wage. So if you increase it, they're not paying 50% of whatever you're increasing to. So just keep that in mind. We're suggesting that it be increased to $18.50 versus the $17.20, which is the current minimum wage now until September 30th, 2025. Council has any other ideas or suggestions or wants to keep it at $17.20 and see what we get? We're
No.
recommending to apply for 3 positions, 1 for Public Works, 1 for Parks and Rec, like we did last year. And this time add 1 for Recreation to assist Kim and to assist the Recreation Committee and whoever needs to.
Yeah.
To help with the arena setup to like,
How many hours typically in the season?
it's 40 hours for 8 weeks. They approved for 35.
Yeah.
We usually top it up to a 20 or sorry, a 40 hour week.
40-hour week, yeah.
It's just because Public Works works a 40-hour week.
Yeah.
It makes more sense for the students who work the same hours.
I can't see anything wrong with the 1850.
Well, no, I don't have a problem with the,
Hey,
I don't have a problem with the rate.
no,
Might get, well, you may get, a little larger group of people.
group of people apply in.
And yet that time of the year, they start applying for grants.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, typically this grant doesn't close till January and
Mhm.
they're closing it a month early, so
Yeah.
we get results a month earlier.
That's what I was thinking, December.
Yeah.
yeah, I know, I read that too, when the road usually closes the end of January.
Yeah.
But I can't see anything wrong with the 1850 an hour.
Well, if that's, what do you do?
No, but I mean, if it gives us.
Because last year we funded 100%.
Yeah.
Two.
100%.
Yeah,
So,
So,
yeah, so it's,
If we can get the grant where that actually,
yeah, we wanted to keep it reasonable in case we didn't get the grant and you still wanted to fund that position,
Mhm.
it was still reasonable.
okay, so any more comments, questions? No. I call for the vote, all those in favor?
yes.
But at the 1850,
Yeah,
yeah,
none opposed, motion is carried. We have another resolution, there was an error, we sent out for, fuel. Resolution raised the council for the corporation of the township of Blue Valley, and Raglan, hereby approve the acceptance of RFP PW 2024-7, submission by McCarthy Fuels, McCarthy Propane, and further authorize the operations manager to sign a 5-year contract with McCarthy Fuels, McCarthy Propane, with the option of a 5-year extension if both parties are in favor. Can I get a mover for that, please? I can move. Moved by Councilor Papa, seconded by Councilor Banks. Staff report.
Unfortunately, Jordan's not with us tonight, but we work side by side on this project, so hopefully I can answer your question. We had 4 submissions. Casey Propane and P38 Propane only bid on the propane portion, where McCarthy's and Stinson's bid on all the items. So the RFP was very intense. It wasn't like there was a one number that you were going by, there was 4 different modules to it, there was your gas and diesels. There was your heating fuels, your propane, and then other petroleum products such as your gas fluid, your hydraulic fluid, your oils and that kind of stuff, so we wanted to encompass everything. Whether one company got one and another company got another portion, that got to be determined. McCarthy Fuels came out on top over the majority of everything. Specifically because there was no delivery fees or tank rentals, which was a big thing that a lot of other ones had. So we're suggesting a 5-year contract with the possible of a renewal. We don't know where the world's gonna be in 5 years, but if both parties are in favor at that time, then we can renew, and if not, then we'll do it again, but hopefully not.
What's built into the clauses for exiting the contract early?
I'm gonna have the lawyer review it, make sure everything's good that way, but any defects or lack of service would definitely constitute.
Was there caps on increases?
The way it works is a percentage above rack pricing.
Okay, so it's written in. that
Yeah.
percentage, okay.
And they can't control rack pricing as much as we can, so it's a set percentage
Yeah.
of rack pricing for 5 years.
And they're currently our supplier, so we know that.
For everything with the propane,
Okay. Who's doing our whole,
Casey's propane,
yeah, it was Casey.
McCarthy's been for a while with us.
many years, and they've never once left us with a dry tank.
Even when it was drained.
They were there coincidentally, but very fast.
Yeah.
Is it, would they supply those tanks?
Yes,
Yeah, that's what I figured. Everybody has.
Are there any volume stipulations? Like procurement volume?
all the volumes of the past, 2023 were provided to them, so they were aware of the exact quantities for
But
everything.
in the contract, if you lock in, is there a minimum, maximum?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Anything else? No. Okay, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Yeah.
Opposed, none, the motion is carried. The resolution for our creation minutes. The council for the corporation of the township of Brunel and Falcon accept the July 16th and September 10th, 2024. Recreation committee minutes as information. Can I get a mover for that, please? Moved by Councilor Keller, seconded by Councilor Quad. Any comments, questions? Things are going well now. Yeah, they're games nights and everything's worked out.
It's fine, yes, everything is going great.
Okay, because I've had no more comments or. Okay, now council. Correspondence.
Yep.
Okay, so we have a resolution.
Did you vote on the minutes?
Pardon?
Did you vote on the minutes?
No, no. Okay, we'll vote on the
Yeah.
minutes first.
So on the record, it's-
All those in favor?
Yes.
Opposed, none, motion is carried. Okay. Correspondence, we have a resolution that we, the council of the township of Brunel and Dr. Ragland, hereby accept the correspondence as circulated. Can I get a mover, please?
I can move.
Moved by Councilor Cockrell, seconded by Councilor Quad. Okay, anything in there? That anyone would like to? I was looking at 10.7,
is it safety one?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really the one I was looking at as well.
Okay, and that. So with the exception of 10.7. You're frankly amendment. Okay, I will, call for the vote, all those in favor? Opposed, none, the motion is carried. We got severance applications.
This,
Resolution that the council for the corporation of the township of Green Mountain, Ireland, approve the land severance application B 9724-1 and B 9824-2 from Edmund and Brenda Volga for the creation of 2 lots, providing that all the conditions are listed in the county of Renfrew plan report concerning the division of land are met. But again, a mover for that, please. Okay, moved by Councillor Topel, seconded by Councillor Quad. Any questions, comments?
no,
No, it looks like it's.
It's very straightforward.
And it is.
They're very straightforward.
Yeah.
Exceptions or changes.
No. Okay, I'll call for the vote, all those in favor? Motion is carried. We have severance applications from Sullivan, and the resolution reads that the council for the corporation of the township of Brunel, Lindau, and Raglan approve the land severance application B 8324-1, B 8424-2, B 8524-1, and B 8624-2 for John Sullivan for the creation of 3 new lots and 1 lot addition, providing that all the conditions as listed in the county of Renfrew planning report concerning this division of land are met. Can you get a mover for that, please? Moved by Councillor Keller, seconded by Councillor Banks. Any comments, questions? Pretty straightforward. Okay, I'll call for the vote, all those in favor? Opposed, none, the motion is carried. Craig Mountain Road Winter Maintenance Resolution. That we, the council for the corporation of the township of Brunel, Lindau, and Raglan, hereby accept a quote from Carl Mayo Township for the winter maintenance of Craig Mountain Road for the winter season 2024-2025.
I'm sorry. I will correct that if you want to take a long and refresh it.
That's okay. At the same costing as last year, $1,512. Can I get a mover for that, please? Moved by Councillor Floyd, seconded by Councillor Names. And yeah. Well, numbers, no increase, that's good.
that's all I'm saying, I can't believe they can.
Yeah.
do for 15.
We can't run our truck up there all night.
Yeah,
They're being very good in this,
Yes.
I definitely tell them thanks.
Okay. So. Any other questions or comments? I'll call for the vote, all those in favor?
Yes.
Opposed? Motion is carried. We have the financial reports and a resolution that we, the council of the corporation of the township of Brunel, Lindau, and Raglan, accept the year-to-date budget variance and the monthly expenses summary as presented. Can you get a mover for that, please? Moved by Councillor Banks, seconded by Councillor Capel. We're going to look at them. We're in good shape.
It looks good.
Yeah. I don't see,
Got to go on this.
yeah. And we don't have anything large that hasn't been paid for, so.
There shouldn't be any surprises.
No.
Oh,
It should be good.
We've been very lucky with our budgets that we have. Okay, so I will call for the vote. All those in favor? Opposed? None. We have a resolution for a bylaw to appoint livestock valuers. The resolution reads that the council for the corporation of the township of Brunel and Dock and Raglan hereby adopt bylaw 2024-40 being a bylaw to appoint livestock valuers for the township of Brunel and Dock and Raglan in accordance with the Ontario Wildlife Damage Compensation Program and the Protection of Livestock and Poultry from Dogs Act, having been read first, second, and third time and finally passed. Can I get a mover for that, please? Moved by Councillor Keller, seconded by Councillor Kwan. So the bylaw is appointing Amanda Bananower and Nolan Yarovich.
Just,
So they will be taking the,
The training,
The
the six
training.
modules of training.
yeah,
okay.
just it doesn't matter much, but line one, the following person to be appointed as livestock. Just that valuers, that's just a spell direction.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's easier for other eyes to see. Okay, any other questions or comments? I'll call for the vote, all those in favor? Opposed, none, motion's carried. We had a resolution for another bylaw for shoreline lowlands. That the council, the corporation of the township of Brunel and Dock and Raglan hereby adopt bylaw 2024-36, being a bylaw to provide for the closing and stopping up of part of the original allowance for road along the shore of Laurel Lake, lying in front of Part Lot 9, Concession 9, in the geographic township of Brunel, and for the transfer thereof to the owner of the abutting land, having been read a third and final time in the past. Can I get a mover for that, please? Moved by Councillor Banks, seconded by Councillor Todd. Any comments or questions?
Nope.
Okay. I'll call for the vote, all those in favor? Votes, none, the motion is carried. We have a resolution of the council of the corporation of the township of Brunel and Dock and Raglan going to closed session pursuant to the Municipal Act 2001, section 239, sub 2, for the purposes of two items under subsection B regarding personnel matters about an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees. Can we get a mover for that, please? Okay. So by Councillor Papel, seconded by Councillor Banks. Any comments or questions? So I'll call for the vote, all those in favor? Yes. Opposed, none, the motion is carried. Yeah, thanks. A motion that council comes out of the close at 8:13 p.m. Move on, Councillor Banks, seconded by Councillor Keller. All those in favor? Yes.
Yes.
Welcome back to our open session of council. In closed session, council received information on two issues regarding identifiable individuals. Now have a resolution for the confirmatory bylaw. The we, the council of the corporation of the township of Brunel and Dock and Raglan hereby adopts bylaw 2024-41, being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of the November 6, 2024 regular meeting of council, having been read first, second, and third time and finally passed. Can I get a mover for that, please? Second move. Moved by Councillor Crawford, seconded by Councillor Banks. Any comments, questions? I'll call for the vote, all those in favor? Opposed, none, the motion is carried. And we have a motion that this meeting adjourns at 8:14 p.m. Can I get a mover for that, please? Moved by Councillor Banks.